I've ever made. Yeah, I can't sing the whole thing obviously because it's not released, but when this song comes out, this is the whole song away. But I've released snippets of it before, innit? It's one of my favorite songs I've ever made because it's so true. I'm singing about such a real life experience. Every single song basically I'm singing about real life experiences. There's a lot of people that have dissected the lyrics to Kick Down the Door, yeah? And obviously I told you guys there's a lot of hidden meanings in that song with the video and the lyrics. And some people have actually clocked onto them. Like, you have to kind of be a detective with this shit, man. I can't, I'm not permitted to really say a lot of the stuff that I'm trying to get through to you guys, but you know what? You just need to watch it carefully and listen carefully, and you will find stuff, yeah, that is way deeper than just a R&B song. That's what I need you guys to do when you're listening to it. Some people have clocked onto a lot of stuff in the video and the lyrics and stuff, but other people haven't seen it yet. I'm trying to see in the reactions, yeah. I'm trying to see if people are seeing. Like, you have to watch. Like, in the reactions, I'm dying for someone to just be like, yo, pause it, hold on, zoom in, blood. Anyway, let's not ramp on too much about that one. We appreciate your work. Thank you. That means a lot. Thank you. Stay safe from Malaysia. Guys, honestly, if you're in Indonesia, Malaysia, and you request the song on the radio stations, I would appreciate it right now, because like I said, my team over there has just, I don't know where they're gone. They disappeared. So I want them to hear it, the radio stations. Anyway, have any of you heard the snippets of this one? You are always tripping. I don't ever wanna leave you alone. Complaining that I'm always missing, but I really find it boring at home. That's another one I've done with Marlon. You see, when you hear that one day, that's a nice, happy pop song that I made with Marlon. Marlon don't like making the pop songs, but sometimes I force him to. I'm like, yo, bro, we need to lay this down. He's like, nah, man, it's too pop. I'm like, bro, like, I know people will like this. That I'm always missing, but I really find it boring at home. How you hating me? Hey, how is your family doing? Thank you. My family are well, thank you. I'm the only one in the house currently. You see, I don't like talking. I just don't like talking about family stuff too much. But I was saying stuff before the song came out. Like, I was getting a lot off my chest. But yeah, do you watch anime? Nah, I can't say I do, honestly. I mean, I've watched it with my cousins who watch it and some friends who watch it. Yeah, but I'm just not really into stuff like that, man. I've always just been someone who goes out a lot. I've never really wanted to have the time to watch anime or even play like PS4 too much like that. Are you going to come to Toronto? You're damn right. You're darn right I am. I ain't had an ice cap in a while, to be fair. I'm fronting. I don't even like ice caps like that. Hey, don't shoot me. But I'm not really a coffee fan. You know what I'm saying? I hear all the hype about, Tim Hortons and that. I've been to Canada many times now. But I'm just not an ice cap fan like that. Do a tour. Hey, guys, you don't think man's going to do a tour? Obviously, I'm going to do a tour. When this album comes out, yeah, I'm going to tour the whole freaking globe. But you know what it is? Right now, no one can even tour anyway. So it's actually lining up perfectly for me. The timing, that's why I keep saying timing. The timing is lining up perfectly for me. Like, with the tour and stuff. But let me not pillow talk about none of that. That I'm always missing, but I really find it boring at home. How you hating me, not texting me back. Then you wanna ask around. Someone said you look like a lamb. I don't know if that's a compliment or a flipping. Man said a lamb. You know, I think they're talking about my hair. You know what it is, guys, yeah? I ain't had a haircut in like 5-6 months, innit? To be fair, I feel like this is pretty decent for 5-6 months of like absolutely no maintenance. Yeah, it don't look that bad. Like, but it could look a lot better. I'm with you. Like, it could look a lot better, but yeah, that's mean. Yeah, bruv. People being mean though, innit? I figured out why you were reading The Catcher in Eye. Let me not talk too much. But there's so much stuff, guys, that if you watch the video properly, you'll see and you'll clock onto. And if you ain't watched the video and you're on here, then get off and go watch the video and stream it. I don't know for people that weren't on this live earlier, I was saying, please, if you can spare £1 right now and go and buy the song on Apple Music and iTunes, we may actually have a chance of getting somewhere in the charts right now. Independently released this, blood. Like it's mad if that happens. So if you have any sort of like if you support me in any sort of way, then that would be amazing. But only if you can afford it, obviously. I'm not saying like afford it like that, but you know, like I said, when I was younger, a pound meant a lot to me, so I understand, innit? Advice for anyone who wants to write and sing songs. First of all, you gotta have something to say. Like, I always find that if I sit down and I try and make a song from scratch, yeah, it doesn't really work unless I have something to actually say first, yeah. So I find it much easier when I know what I want to speak about, and I write some sort of lyric down. I always write one lyric down before I start writing a song, just one lyric, whether it's the title or just one lyric. So the other day, I wrote a song called Party in Heaven, yeah. I did this with my brother actually as well. I was in the studio and I just thought of this one lyric called Party in Heaven, yeah? And because basically what made it come into my mind was I've lost a lot of people that are close to me, so I wanted to kind of write something about reuniting with people in heaven and getting to party and chill with them again. So basically, off of that one lyric, I told that to a producer I was with, and he got the vibe and he started making a beat to it, and then I just started writing. So maybe my main advice for writing a song would be think of one lyric, like one important lyric in your head, and then go from there, and it should be a lot easier. You remember Mr. Mahir Zain? Of course, blood. That's my guy. That's my brother. Aside from everything. Any advice for a teenager going through a lot? I'll be honest with you, yeah, I didn't handle my teenage years all too well, so... But looking back at it, my advice to myself even would have just been, like, breathe. Like, I was living at way too much of a fast pace to be able to really analyse what was actually going on, like, deep. What was actually going on deep within me, yeah, so I never really took the time. So just breathe, like, recognise that you're in the best part of your life, probably. Try not to take everything too seriously and just breathe. I made a song the other day called Just Breathe, actually. Just breathe, come and take it easy, promise baby we okay. Yo, Human got me through a lot, bro. I appreciate that, man. That means a lot that helped you. That's exactly why I wrote that song. Go stream Kick Down the Door. When you gonna drop that song called We in Love? I don't know, you know. That one was just more of like, I just wanted you to hear that. It will come out eventually, but that's not one of my up and coming releases. Show You Off, on the other hand, I say this a lot, like, so it might sound cliche and it might sound overused, yeah, but I genuinely appreciate every single person who's showing support right now, who's DMing me. I'm practically reading through every single DM right now, and that means the whole world to me, every single message of positivity that I'm receiving. I'm sure you guys are aware that I get mad hate. Like, I'm sure you're also aware that the hate don't do nothing to me, because I'm someone that's been through way too much in life to let little comments, like, annoy me. Like, when you've been through actual shit, you think these little tiny comments can get to you. Impossible. But your comments like actually like drive me. So when you send me a DM, whether or not it says that I've seen it or not, like sometimes it takes too long to open every single message and reply. So I look through them and I see the message. Like I've more or less seen your message. So I genuinely appreciate it, and it means a whole lot to me. Thank you for the support, and even the comments underneath the video right now. I've been reading through them, and yeah, I'm mad grateful. Don't ever think for 1 second I'm not grateful, bro. I'm grateful as hell. I'm grateful for my life. I'm grateful to God. Every night I thank God. People say a lot of mad stuff to me, you know. After my last release, people called me the Dajjal, like, and it wasn't even just a couple of people, like, but you know what I'm saying? I pray to God every single day. I need to, like, it's not for his benefit, it's not for no one else's benefit, it's for my benefit. I need to do that. This shady guy, bruv, you know this shady guy, he's calling me when he can see I'm on live. He's definitely seen I'm on live and he's calling me. Shout out to everyone around the world though who's watching this right now. I'm sure you're all in different countries and stuff. Don't let people get in your head. Impossible, man. I've got this pinned comment is gassing me so much because I just remembered the song that he's talking about, Demons. Yeah, that song. I'm saying it now. I said it. That song is Grammy worthy. That song is Grammy nomination worthy. Anyone who's heard the song has agreed. Australia here. Yes. Australia. I miss Australia though. Also, to the people that have been supporting me through all of this, there's been a lot of time, unsure time, where you haven't known what I'm doing, you don't want to know when I'm going to release. Like, you've stuck through the worst of it now. Like, now we're in the rewarding part of like my career, where I'm just going to be able to release everything I've wanted to. So congratulations and thank you so much for being able to stick through all of this crap that I've gone through in the last couple of years, because now it's going to be worth it. I promise you it's going to be worth it. Now I actually get to talk. People try to stop me from talking all the time, and I've been stopped from talking, but I've got way too much to say to be stopped. They might try to take me out. They might